Hello everyone, today I will share to you guys about chapter 1 Science for Art, which is metabolism. I hope you guys are doing good, still stay healthy due to the COVID-19 issue, and please stay at home and stay in during this MCO period. Okay, we will start our lesson. I will talk about, today I will share about the last lesson in chapter 1 microorganism, which is immunity. Okay, what is immunity? Immunity is how your body fight against the pathogens. Okay, how your body function to fight against pathogen. So we have uh, active immunity and passive immunity. Okay, it's quite confused. Uh, it's quite confused, right? But actually, we will study 4 things of immunity, which is 2 from immunity, active immunity, and 2 from passive immunity. Okay, from inactive immunity, we have natural active immunity and artificial active immunity. While in passive immunity, we have natural passive immunity and artificial passive immunity. So, what are the difference in this type of immunity? Okay, we start with natural active immunity. So natural active immunity is how our body, your own body, fight against the disease. For example, if you have the fever and you are sick, you don't feel well, and then after that you will get healed, right? So other than for a few more days, we won't get again the same disease, because our body, your body already have the antibody. So like usually after you recover from the sick, you will not get sick, right? Unless you are really weak, or your antibody is very weak. So that's why I mean you have to take care our body. Okay, so it's produced by our own natural body. Our own body will produce white blood cell and our own antibodies. So next we move to artificial active immunity, which is actually from usually from vaccination. Means we get this immunity from other source of from dosage from the strings that been injected into our body. So this usually to prevent the disease. For example, to prevent tuberculosis at the age of 60 years old in Malaysia, usually we will inject into our body the BCG, that is actually to prevent tuberculosis disease. That means the respiratory reduce your breathing disease. Okay, so uh, it's to prevent. So usually for a baby, we also know baby had a lot injection to prevent, like hepatitis A, hepatitis B, rubella, and so on. So usually, as you can see, in artificial then decrease by up to 2 days. We inject the injection contain with pathogen. So when you inject pathogen, you know a small amount of body we fight against and that improve the antibody. slide after you inject a few times. After you inject, there are or have optimal immunity. For is good. Is basic. So natural means it's natural. You don't take medicine, you don't take the swings, and it's basic. It's from others. For example, embryo obtain antibodies from his or her mom. Fetus, baby when they inside their mother womb, so the baby will get their antibodies from their mother. And then that's all. How about artificial passive immunity? Okay, artificial passive immunity is through other source of immunity. For example, through the dosage in the host, we usually inject the pathogen into the host. So when the host obtain the antibody in their blood, so we will take the blood and through a process they will get the antibodies, and by that they will get the antibody and can inject to our body, so that is very fast. As you can see in the graph of artificial passive immunity, at the first injection it will straight away boost up the antibody, and of course very fast it will come down again the amount and antibody, and it's will increase again during the second dose, whether you are healed or not. Means if you are healed, you don't need to inject, but if you don't heal, you have to inject again to boost up an antibody. So the differences between artificial active immunity and artificial passive immunity: in the artificial active immunity, which is vaccination, is to prevent the disease. Even if you don't get the disease, but you want to prevent, you have to inject through the vaccination process. But in the artificial passive immunity, usually you already have the disease, but you want to cure fast. You want to heal fast. So, in like say you already have the disease, but you put again the you already have the disease, so you cannot put again the vaccination, because then you will die. Because in the vaccination we put the pathogen and then you put again the pathogen, then we infect, then you will die. So that's all from me about the immunity subtopic in the chapter 1 microorganism. I hope I will improve your understanding in this subtopic and help you to answer very well in your exam. Okay, thank you and bye.